Ever wondered what are the most dangerous countries to travel? Let's dive into the depths of risk and adventure as we count down from the 10th to the most hazardous destinations on Earth. Buckle up and let's embark on this thrilling journey together. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have Yemen. This Middle Eastern country overflows with history and a rich culture. However, it finds itself deeply marred by internal strife, catastrophic events, and scarcity of resources. Yemen has been embroiled in intense civil unrest with various factions fighting for control of the country, leading to the loss of countless innocent lives. Terrorism, spearheaded by groups like Al-Qaeda and the Houthi rebels, has also added to the nation's along with an oppressive famine that has left millions on the brink of starvation, has created an extremely volatile security situation. Consequently, travel to this war-torn country is strongly discouraged. Moving on, we find Pakistan occupying the 9th spot. Pakistan, a country that is globally recognized for its awe-inspiring mountain ranges and the warmth and hospitality of its local people, unfortunately makes it to our list. The primary reason behind this is the high risk of terrorism and kidnapping. In recent years, Pakistan has unfortunately witnessed a surge in terrorist activities. These acts of violence come from various extremist groups operating within the country's borders, causing instability and making it a potentially dangerous place for visitors. The locations of these activities are unpredictable, and they often result in innocent bystanders becoming victims. Furthermore, the issue of kidnapping is also a major concern in Pakistan. Both locals and tourists have been targets of kidnapping incidents, often for ransom purposes. Areas of high tourist influx are particularly vulnerable. These high-risk factors significantly taint the overall image of the country and warrant caution for those planning to visit. Ranked 8th is Nigeria. This booming and vibrant nation unfortunately grapples with a number of concerning issues. The first of these concerns is piracy, which is an ongoing problem in Nigerian waters, particularly in the Gulf of Guinea. This puts a damper on maritime trade and increases the risks for those traveling by sea. The next issue is armed robbery, a common occurrence especially in the nation's urban areas, causing a state of worry and insecurity for locals and visitors alike. Lastly, extremist attacks, mainly orchestrated by groups such as Boko Haram, have been a persistent threat, especially in the northeastern region of the country. This has escalated the overall risk factor for those considering Nigeria as a travel destination. Delving deeper into Venezuela, our spotlight recipient for the 7th place. This South American gem is not just a land of resplendent natural beauty, it also serves as a canvas mirroring the harsh realities of today's world. The nation is grappling with severe economic instability, an issue that has its roots intertwined with the country's political dynamics. The political tension within the country is palpable, a reflection of internal strife and discord. This political unrest is not just a standalone issue, it is closely connected to the country's alarmingly high crime rates. This interplay of economic, political, and crime-related issues paints a vivid and unfortunately grim picture of life in Venezuela. Number 6 on our list is Libya. Nestled in North Africa, this nation, abundant with archaeological wonders, is regrettably mired in turbulent complexities. The conflict in Libya is a multifaceted one, marked by internal strife, power struggles, and even civil war. Terrorism looms large, with extremist factions taking advantage of the chaotic situation to assert their dominance. Furthermore, the high levels of crime paint a grim picture of the societal conditions, with everything from petty theft to organized crime flourishing rampantly. At our halfway point, we delve into the heart of the Middle East, Syria. Once recognized as a gem of the region, it is now the epicenter of a devastating, protracted civil war. This war has transformed Syria into one of the most perilous places on the globe, significantly altering its once thriving culture and landscape. Securing the 4th spot on our list is Iraq. This nation, while distinguished by its rich history and culture, is unfortunately plagued by a myriad of issues, making it a dangerous destination. The ongoing warfare, dating back to the early 2000s with the United States-led invasion, continues to create chaos and destruction. The presence of terrorist groups such as ISIS continues to threaten the security of the nation and its people, instilling a sense of constant fear. Coupled with political instability marked by corruption, frequent changes in government, and deep-seated sectarian tensions, it becomes hard to overlook the perilous state the country is in. South Sudan, claiming the third spot, is a fledgling nation dealing with an assortment of challenges. These include the throes of civil conflict, which is primarily a power struggle between the president and his former deputy, a situation that has spiraled into a full-blown war involving various ethnic communities. Intertwined with this is the problem of ethnic violence, deeply rooted in historical animosities and grievances that have led to appalling acts of brutality between different tribal groups. In addition, the country is facing a severe humanitarian crisis, with millions displaced from their homes, widespread food shortages, and an alarming rise in malnutrition rates. This constellation of issues has created a bleak environment that deems travel to this nation very perilous. Diving deeper into Afghanistan, a country that, despite its rugged beauty, is clouded by the turmoil of ongoing warfare. We explore the terror that haunts the land, the militant activities that persistently threaten peace, and the political instability that seems to be the undercurrent of it all. And finally, we arrive at the most dangerous country to travel to, Somalia. This East African nation is regarded as the riskiest travel destination on our list. Here, the threat of terrorism isn't just a vague possibility, it is a living nightmare. This peril stems from the numerous extremist groups that are active within the country, jeopardizing peace and safety on a regular basis. Next, we have to mention the high incidence of piracy. Somalia's waters are infamous for their pirate-infested seas, which has become a serious threat to international shipping since the start of the civil war in the early 1990s. Pirates here are not shy of launching attacks on both commercial vessels and recreational boats, making the country's coastline one of the most dangerous in the world. While these are all terrifying, perhaps the most alarming danger is the high risk of kidnapping in Somalia. Both locals and foreigners are targeted by organized crime groups, or even militant groups for ransom, making it a constant fear for anyone daring to step foot in this nation. Therefore, traveling to Somalia comes with an extremely high risk that cannot be understated. To summarize, our top 10 list of most dangerous countries to travel includes Yemen, Pakistan, Nigeria, Venezuela, Libya, Syria, Iraq, South Sudan, Afghanistan, and finally, Somalia. Each of these countries, while possessing their unique charm and beauty, present significant risks that make them dangerous for travelers. Remember, travel is about adventure and discovery, but safety should always be your top priority. Always check the latest travel advisories before planning your trip. Safe travels!